it's centered around Donovan Thomas.
But is it really though, D?
It's
Like,
not really.
even with, they have not done a good job at all putting that case together. Like, it is a mess. It's a mess. And Fani got enough going on, honey. I seen when her daughter got pulled over, her and her assistant Boo, who she almost lost her doggone license with for sexing him. I see he was right there with her on the
I'm
side
like,
of the road, so
why
they
did she
speed the
pull up with
road.
him? Why did he
Huh?
stay in the car? If she needed a driver, he could have stayed in the car.
Baby, I don't know. I don't know what is going on with Fani. At this point, is she just trying to not get elected again?
He pulls up. They pull up, walking up with the guy with the body cam on. And right after they left, they snitched him out. They said, Bonnie, that sounds very familiar. Let's Google her name.
But this what I'm saying. It's like she got enough going on. Like, that done happened, the whole Trump situation. Like, it's like, and now this is like, at this point, Fani is a distraction at this point. Like, is she really trying to do the things that she said she was going to do? Or was she really just trying to do the biggest bang things to make them look like, and none of them get completed? Look, think about it. The Trump
Right.
situation. Okay. Now this situation.
He's about to be in the White. Well, anyway,
The devil is a lie. His name is Lucifer.
No.
Negative.
Well, listen. I don't know. Listen, I don't like talking politics, but it's looking kind of crazy. This race.
Well, I'm just talking about. Let's talk about the fact that Fani Willis is on the ballot. Let's talk about that. And I just really hope that, she and her office have the decency to not drag them boys out, anymore, because she's waiting on election in 12 days and she don't really want to give the voters a decision either way. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I really hope that, like, you got to think about Donovan Nut Thomas, like his parents. I saw Lil Woody say the parents came every day. Like, how long you going to drag them through that? You don't think they probably happy that their son getting some kind of justice, but at the same time,
are
you're
they
making
getting
a
the right?
mockery.
Do they got the right person? That's the question. Do they even have the
But
right
they
person?
making a mockery of the situation because of listen to the things that they be saying in court. Yo, I'd be like, I just be waiting for somebody to say pumped.
We were in the media room today, listening to sound bites from different moments in the trial, and it was just, there was a compilation as we listened to it, and we recollect on what was happening during those compilations. It's just crazy, So I might do a show and just play just the clip and play a quiz and ask people what was happening when you heard this clip. It was just too much there. It was just too much.
Yo, Lil Woody told the DA she was stink without telling her.
Hold on.
Yo.
Hold on. Nyla in the building. Nyla. I had, listen, when I see my folks, I got to shout them out. What up, Nyla? You staying out of trouble? Where Taz at? Anyway, we'll talk. Go ahead, Tangi.
Now, I was just saying, Lil Woody called the DA stink without calling her stink, but on the stand, where else you see that at? Come on now. Come on. Right then, how? Why? It made great content for us, but it's embarrassing for people who don't live in Atlanta and looking at us. It's like, is this really the biggest thing they got going on?
Yeah, it's like you're reaching here. You're reaching. Right. He said, get back. I'm like, what? So she gotta wear that now. She gotta wear that for a while.
What?
No, when Woody said get back.
Oh my God. Yo. Listen, I had to put together some of the funniest moments for my own pleasure, because it's hilarious. You know what I mean? Why you shrug your shoulders? Because they my shoulders.
Yeah. or Montauk, when he said, I'm not scared, I'm not scared of you. I'm like, oh, I once he said that, I said, I know this is, she's gonna get back.
Oh my gosh. And what about the other boy who I don't remember his name, but they was taking a break for lunch or something, and he asked the judge, "Can the fine CO right there take me? Can the fine one right there take me?"
That was the investigator.
Oh my gosh.
That was the investigator. That was QZ, Quantarius Zachary.
Yo.
Yeah, QZ. Yeah.
Yeah, listen, 50 Cent gonna make a great miniseries with this trial.
So I'm grown. When they asked how old he was, he said, "I'm grown."
Right.
Adult.
Oh.
And that's when that's when they oh no, he took the what happened? She made him a hostile when he took
that first week, and they put his ass in jail that weekend. He took the fifth no more.
Right. Yeah.
But then what about in the end when he put on that fitted suit, baby? Then he was coming to be
Martin Luther King. I was in there for that. I was in there for that. He came in with that tight pinstripe suit. Dude, what are you doing, man? Let it breathe.
You know what he was doing? He had that did 20 versus 1, so he know the women was watching. He already
that's right. 3 versus 1. Yep.
Yo, listen, thank you for bringing me up, D. I'm gonna reach out to you tomorrow because I want to talk to you offline so we can get caught up.
Absolutely.
All right. Love what you're doing. Always support Hip Hop Inquirer and D.
You've known me for a long. Just tell the people how long you know me.
Oh my God. Let me see. I came back to B103 in 2005. So probably since then. I went to Columbus to do middays in 2007 and came back and then went to Charleston to do afternoons, then came back. And so every time I came back, like we never lost touch because I always still work part-time at V. You know what I mean?
A lot of people know what you do because that's important because, you know, you got a lot of people watching here.
Yeah. Well,
like 74,000 on Twitter watching right now. Let people know what you do.
Oh, wow. Hey, X family. So, Radio Mother is who I am. You know, radio birthed me and now I'm birthing radio, you know, and so that's really what it's about now. Just coming into the media space, creating content. That's really what I did after Miami and, you know, buying a house, having another kid and stuff. Really got into the marketing side and advertising side of radio and just creating content, writing copy, you know, building out brand strategy and stuff. And so that's what I do now. And I'm just, you know, coming on into the media space full time now.
Who was at the station when you was there in 2005? Who was some of the people?
Well, I started at the station right after college in 2004 as an intern for a couple months. And then it was the Frank Ski morning show. It wasn't even Frank and Wanda yet.
Right.
Wanda was there, but Hollywood hadn't changed the name yet. Hollywood had just got hired as a producer.
Right.
It's crazy. Yeah, and it was the Frank Ski morning show. And during the time that I was there, they changed the name to Frank and Wanda in the morning.
And we used to have some fun out there because we hit the club, man. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. You remember Magic Man?
Oh, absolutely.
Who else was there? Portia Fox. Well,
yeah.
You know how that went.
It's getting hot in here. Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry.
But yeah, so I mean, and you know, Greg Street's still there. He ain't going nowhere.
Greg, oh man, he's right, boy. It's great. 6:00. It's time for Greg Street to rock. Absolutely.
It's 6:00 forever, ever. Yeah, and I mean, you know, some of the people that's still there, of course, like Marky.
Jermaine used to walk around with security back then.
Huh?
You remember when Jermaine used to have security walking around with him back in the day? Jermaine Dupri.
Oh, yeah, of course he had to because he's so tiny.
Yeah, but he stopped that. He ain't doing it like that. No, I used to ask him, Jermaine, what do you need security for?
But he's cool. He's just tiny.
Yeah, but nobody messing with Jermaine.
Right, because he is Atlanta.
Yeah, he's Atlanta.
Yeah.
You know, when you got to move like that, you know, in your own city, it's kind of like you shouldn't do that.
Okay, but then it is 2000.
Now, yeah, well,
crazy.
Yeah. No, it's different now. It's different now.
So, you know, maybe before he didn't need it, but now he better keep his head on a swivel.
You know what? I don't want to hold you, but when Big Meech came home, he was out there doing, you know, back then he was doing his thing out there.
Man, listen, when I was still at B, remember the billboards on Northside Drive? What was it? BMF Run the World or something like that?
Big chain, the chains in his hand and everything. Oh my goodness.
My God. I remember when Wolf got killed in Buckhead.
Yeah, I remember.
Man, and it's just so crazy, D, how like all this stuff is coming back up now. All this stuff is getting unearthed with all these trials and
Yeah,
all this
yeah.
past stuff.
No Diddy.
Yo. And I know you was there for some of the stuff, and you probably know a
Wait,
lot of the
hold
stuff.
on. No, wait a
You
minute.
know,
Well, no, I didn't go to the after parties, the Diddy after parties.
I see. I ain't even go there.
No,
All
no,
right.
because these people here, they listen. They say, "Oh, yeah, I know you was there." No, no, look at clip. You know.
Listen, let's be real. We all got a Diddy story, okay? I got a Diddy story too. It's not as exciting or explicit as their stories, okay?
Right, right. Of
But
course.
because my ex was signed to Bad Boy at one point, so and I just remember we all were together at Visions. Remember Visions?
I remember Visions.
And Diddy closed the club down and did a private signing party, and yeah, so I've had a Diddy moment, and I never talked about it until, now, and then now I feel like I even took the video down because I was like, baby, with all that he got going on, baby, let me just keep my little story. My little
Yeah,
story
yeah,
ain't
yeah, yeah.
listen, because I feel sorry for his kids.
Yeah, yeah. I think people forget that, like some people like, social media has given people the power to say anything and everything. Things they
Yeah.
wouldn't say to you face to face. That 90% of stuff people be saying online, they would never say to your face. And
Right.
that's the disadvantage of social media because
I'm sorry. I think my phone broke up.
no, you back.
Okay.
You was struggle streaming for half a second, but
But
it's
yeah,
okay.
I mean, it's just that's the thing I love about coming into this space now. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Uh-oh.
I can hear you.
Uh-oh. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
You
That's
just
what I was gonna
frozen.
say. Because like with radio and back in our day, and not that our day was that long ago, because we still 25.
That's right. I'm
But
26.
period. But it's just you gotta have some integrity in what you do, and it's a way to be entertaining, even in rumors, even in entertainment news, and even in things without being malicious.
Malicious. And that's an
So
important
that's
word
why
there.
I somebody like you, like me being able to reconnect with people that I know come from a time when we had integrity in the things that we do. So I'm just
Absolutely.
I'm just I'm happy to see you and happy to reconnect with you, and I look forward to doing some things with you, D.
Absolutely. We're gonna talk. I got the digits. I'm gonna hit you up as soon as I'm done.
All right, cool. And listen, tell Fani when you get down there in the morning, shout it. Just tell her that. Just say shout it. Like at this point. All right. I'll be watching because you my eyes and ears in the courtroom.
You already know. We're back tomorrow morning. I don't know what's gonna happen.
I think they're gonna call it tomorrow. I think tomorrow they're probably gonna start calling plea deals out, but I don't think. I think that people are just waiting for Thug. I think they just forgot about all the other people that's wrapped up in this situation.
It's a lot of moving parts there. That's what I want people to realize. It's not just they can just say, "Oh,
They ain't gonna realize that. They ain't.
yeah. It's
Your cousins and them ain't gonna realize that, honey. All they thinking about is one thing. What they say, free Thug.
free Thug. Yep.
But you my eyes and ears, so.
Well, we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk. All
right.
Sandy.
All right, Brookie, it's bedtime. Okay, let me put
Thank you, love. Appreciate you coming up.
All right. Talk to you.
All right now.
Bye.
All right, who else is there? Nyla, where you at, Nyla? Nyla, click on that link, Nyla. I want to bring Nyla up. I know you there, Nyla. I know you're there, Nyla. Nyla. Let's see here. Lawyers and faith. Who what is it? Hold on a second. Let's see. Hold on. We're playing that right there. Can't do that right there. Okay, who else we got? He played the fifth one. Okay. So there was some interesting moments. It was some interesting moments in these last 10 months. And we're coming around again. Like trial started November 27th, and crap, we're like a month away. This trial's been going 11 months. It'll be a year, almost. It'll be a year that the actual trial started, but all the pre-trial stuff, and then they had to wait 24, 25 months. I got to get the exact days. I don't know how many witnesses there are left with the prosecution if the case continues. I think they have to be done by the judges. The judge want the prosecution to complete their case by December, if they don't have a resolve. And I hope they have a resolve. I mean, I look at the people that are not able to even get in the courtroom right now from other cases. There are a lot of other people that want to see these cases come to a resolve. The victims of other cases, there's a lot going on. And the longer you wait to get someone in the courtroom, you lose the possibility of people remembering what actually happened in these particular cases. It makes the cases weaker. The longer they sit there, they're literally doing time while waiting to see if they're going to get time. But they kind of got time. Even Thug did time already. He's all this time he's sitting there. If it's resolved, he's done. He's done 2 years already, and it has to account for something. But what did he do 2 years for? So we gotta see how they figure this out. This is going to be real interesting how they figure this out. Because when he was arrested, there was things in the house, but they had other people that was in his house. So I don't know if they could make even a strong case with that. And then, do anyone believe that he was selling any drugs? Like he's a multimillionaire. Why would he have to sell drugs? And I think that would be a hard sell to the jurors. So, and he's not in charge of drug sale, but just think about that. What do they really have that justifies a life sentence? They had to get rid of that gang charge in the indictment. If they, anything to do with a plea deal, you have to get rid of the gang charge. Right? That's pretty serious. I'm looking at something that just came over the wire. Hold on. Okay, guys, I had to call someone. Someone just came through. I had to give someone a call. So we're going to have the live up on Twitter. I want you guys to watch the Twitter feed, and if I have an update, I will tweet it out, and then we'll come back on. This stream stays up. It stays up until we have a resolve in the case, and hopefully that'll happen tomorrow. But we'll see. We better get in that courtroom tomorrow. That's all. By hook or by crook, we need to be in that courtroom just to tell us that we don't have to come back anymore. Anything, but we need to be in that courtroom. Some of us travel an hour to get to the courthouse. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Good night, all. See you guys on the next live, whenever that happens. Good night.